Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Pratima Shastri, and we are going to discuss next topic in our series. Your nutrition is your concern, and the topic is junk food, fallacies and facts. So, what is junk food? Term junk food was coined in 1950, and the alternate terms for junk food are comfort food, luxury food, fun food, time pass foods, and composition wise they are HFSS, that is high fat, salt and sugar foods. These are the foods which are not just eaten for the sake of hunger but mainly for the sake of pleasure. Exact definition of junk food has not been coined, and the most appropriate description would be the food which is not healthy is junk food. That brings us to a question: what is healthy food? The healthy food has been defined as the food that has a proportionate distribution of calories, as around 60 to 65 calories from carbohydrates, 25 to 30% calories from fat, and 10 to 15% calories from protein. In addition to that, it contributes other essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals in required proportion, and at the same time, it does not introduce unwanted chemicals and additives, and it does not cause any foodborne illnesses. In contrast to that, what is junk food? Junk food is high in empty calories coming from sugar or fat. It is rich in salt and spices, but proportionately low in proteins, fiber, and other micronutrients. Generally, it is highly processed and may contain trans fats, chemical additives, and preservatives that are harmful for our health. Then, if not properly handled, they may harbor pathogens that can cause diseases like food poisoning and food infections. Coming to empty calories, the foods which are rich in calorie but lack other nutrients, they give a sense of fullness, but the body remains hungry for other nutrients. This situation is called as hidden hunger. This situation is quite common in affluent population, and it is associated with the foods using refined flour, refined sugar, hydrogenated fats. That is what we call as the empty calories, and it leads to obesity and other related problems. Let's take an example. We compare the nutrients which come from a square meal and a food like potato chips. In contrast to the distribution of calories as suggested for the healthy food, potato chips contribute 55% calories from fat as against 20% as desirable, 45% from carbohydrates, and just 5% from proteins. In addition, it is having high salt, it has trans fats, low fiber, and low micronutrients. That is how the potato chips contribute empty calories and cause hidden hunger. Now, why this junk food is popular? Junk food is generally very tasty, tangy, and tantalizing food, readily available anytime, anywhere. It's easily accessible, relatively low cost. There is a lot of variety and choice. There are multinational food chains, and especially in the corona period, there has been a ready facility for doorstep delivery. As I said, that junk food has not been clearly defined. There are many misunderstandings about the term junk food. So let us examine the fallacies and the facts that are related with this term. Very common fallacy is snack food, fast food, junk food, street foods. They are all synonyms and they can be used interchangeably. The correct answer is no. All snack foods are not junk foods. Snack food is defined as anything in between the two square meals. It's generally an essential part of our meal pattern and helps to sustain the energy for the whole day, especially for the physically active persons. Snack foods can be of any one of the following categories, and each category can have an option of healthy and junk foods. The first category is shelf stable foods, then second is freshly prepared foods, and third is fast foods. So let's see the shelf stable foods where you have healthy options like chikki, chiuda, khakra, and you have junk options like potato chips, pastry, and farsan. Among freshly prepared snacks, you have healthy options like poha, upma, omelette, paratha, and junk foods are puri, french fries, and bhajia. Fast food term was coined in 1951. Typically, it refers to the food sold in easily accessible food joints, generally eaten on a move, which satisfies the hunger and the palate. It's a snack which has many components. Some of the components are prepared beforehand, and the final dish is served on demand from consumer with a final step like maybe mixing, frying, skilleting, or steaming. Then coming to street foods. Street foods are generally fast foods served on mobile carts and just round the corner. But they are not always junk. The problem is the safety issue. Unhygienic handling can cause food poisoning and food infections. Next fallacy: all traditional foods are healthy and all non traditional foods like pizza, pasta is junk. The fact is, junkness of food has no geographical boundaries. Traditional foods like chola bhatura, chola tikkiya, misi roti, they are healthy, and traditional foods like samosa, aloo bonda, fried items like bhujia, etc. are junk. Non-traditional snacks, foods like pizza in Italy, noodles in China, burrito in Mexico, and burgers in America were designed to provide a single dish convenient meal for travelers and people on move. But the trouble lies with the fast food chains and restaurants, where, in order to increase the palatability, excessive amount of fat along with various spices and additives are used to make the food more tangy and attractive. So, a pizza with more vegetable topping will be healthy, but extra cheesy topping will be junk. Third fallacy: oh, beverages. They are just liquids, and any beverage or drink has insignificant contribution to the diet. No, there are several beverages, and all these beverages have different characters. There are unhealthy beverages like carbonated beverages, which have no nutrient except sugar, and apart from that, they contribute phosphoric acid, tannins, carbon dioxide, which actually causes weakening of bones. Then the artificial fruit flavored beverages, which have no natural fruit ingredient, they contribute sugar, chemical additives, and chemical preservatives. Similarly, tea and coffee, they contain stimulants like caffeine, contribute tannins, which reduce bioavailability of iron and calcium. This is specially to be considered in the young generation because that is the age when the bone deposition is at its peak. Then there are healthy beverages like fruit squash or sharbat. This contributes vitamin A, vitamin C, some minerals, and antioxidants. But the sharbat contains added sugar, some chemical additives, and preservatives. In contrast, fresh juice, it will not contribute any harmful ingredients and it will be a very healthy drink contributing vitamin A, vitamin C, and antioxidants. Another healthy drink is coconut water, natural source of electrolytes and micronutrients, and so also the sugarcane juice. Then, dairy based beverages contribute proteins and calcium, and along with that, B complex vitamins. There are varieties like chilled milk, masala milk, milkshakes, which also combine fruit with milk. Then, buttermilk, lassi, liquid yogurt. These are probiotic beverages. They are rich in proteins and calcium, but along with that, they also have friendly bacteria for gut health. Then vegetable milks like soya milk, oat milk, almond milks, they are the options for vegans and they also contribute proteins in addition to the other nutrients like vitamins and minerals. So adolescence is the time for maximum calcium deposition and youth needs to be careful to select the beverages. Then another fallacy is about the alcoholic beverages. It is assumed that beer and wine they contain less alcohol and they are safe. That's not true. Although beer has only 5%, 4 to 5% alcohol, and wine has only 8 to 9% alcohol, and maybe the wine contains some anthocyanins or something. But in any case, alcohol is alcohol, it provides empty calories, and the most important point is it may lead to addiction. The key question is how much and how frequently. The line between social drinking and compulsive drinking is very easily crossed to the point of no return with damage to health, profession, family life, and self respect. So, the final message is clear your misunderstandings and fallacies, be informed, and wait for our next communication where we are going to discuss how junk is your food. Till then, enjoy your food and good health too. Thank you.